the left of the green here, and there's a massive hill to the left of the green, Johnson, and they used to not have as much grass growing on it, and people would use it as a backstop and run it all the way back down the hole. And the caretakers of the club said enough of that. We're building a bunker right there, so you can't play that shot anymore. And what a bunker it is. That coffin bunker, I stood down in it on Monday, and it is intimidating. I haven't really seen anybody hit it in there. I think that's why we're seeing so much action out of that right bunker, because players are very concerned about going left.
Justin
Rose to play.
Yeah, Justin Rose will be next. Perfect line here would be Billy Marshall's ball. If he could land something right around that, get that big first skip, get 130 yards. Two trying to flight something down. Maybe a little bit right of Billy's ball. And a little bit deeper. Oh, beautiful shot there. Gets up within a couple feet of the hole, then spins. Justin Rose will have about 12 feet for birdie here at number 8.
Appreciates all the people cheering for him. Behind the green, looks back with a smile, puts the umbrella back over his head. And now Dan Brown, right in front of them, is ready to play from the 8th green towards the 7th green, Fred.
And the gallery backs him off momentarily. Billy Marshall, those guys pause and let him play the shot. You want Bryant to try to get another look to me and roll into his eyes as if, what did I just do? It's not a bad angle, huge break. Has a decent line, just 102 yards in. Deeper tail of a divot flies. This ball comes in right in line with the flag signal. He's going to turn this into a birdie. Just such a wayward drive. He may walk away from this hole with a 3.
Oh, what a beautiful shot there. Got the numbers right, did all the calculations, and then played an absolute beauty. He's going to have about 4 or 5 feet for the birdie. And, you know, you're going to get so many bad breaks in this game. You get a good break, you better take advantage of it.
I think I know what I'm doing on live from tonight. Is that giving a shot? Yeah, okay. I was just about to ask you that. Back to Fred.
Shane Lowry peppering the flag stick as well. Give me some spinach. Stops that inside of 10 feet on the hole. 2 good looks at birdie coming out here at the sun. By the way, guys, I'm so happy that it stopped raining back at the broadcast center on you guys. And I just received word they are going to restart the lobster tails shortly for you guys.
Okay, Jeremy Davis is excited. Lowry leads by 2 over Brown. They both have good birdie looks at the 7th. Marshall is alone in 3rd at 5 under. Shoffley and Rose are 4 under. And Russell Henley is part of the crew at 3 under, and a head cover comes off at the par 317.
Playing 238 yards back into the wind, into the rain, trying to hit a high cutting hold shot, lands on the front of the green. Will it stay on the left side? Yes, it does. That is perfect shot, leaving about 35, 40 feet for his birdie at 17.
That is quite some par 3 today, and I think that will play as one of the most difficult holes come the end of the day.
Wow, what a one that was from Steve Tim earlier today. Xander Shoffley putting for another birdie at the 10th. He's hot. He's made a few of these, and he's done it again. Walks it in at the 10th. Here comes Shoffley, 4 under through 10. Now tied for 3rd at 5 under par.
It's going to be amazing to see. He's had an incredible major championship career, but now getting that first win at the PGA Championship, I think we may see him explode and rattle off a couple more of these next couple seasons.
Take another look at that putt. Just goes in with perfect speed, and Xander is officially lurking.
Now to the postage stamp.
Oh, beautiful attempt there. Just misses on the right side. Billy thought that was just going to catch the right side of the hole, but that will be a safe 3.
Maine's at 5 under with Shoffley, tied for 3rd, 3 shots back. Leaders have birdie putts on the 7th green, and Fred Albers is watching.
All kidding aside, guys, the conditions have dramatically improved out here. It is almost not
make a decent buck
completely nice. We're going to have acceptable conditions the rest of the way. Shane Lowry showing a little veteran leadership out here. Was all set to walk it on his putt and looked over at the posted stamp at par 3 8th, not wanting to be backed off by a sudden roar. And the signals are exchanged saying it's okay for you to go. Shane Lowry to increase the lead and take it to 9 under par. This for birdie at the par 4 7. Inside of 10 feet above the cup, rolling it up on this thing. That was not a good stroke. almost fell back after impact. Sometimes I call it recoiling putter. That was well inside of 10 feet, maybe a 5-footer. That's an opportunity going by the boards for Shane Lowry, and he walks back disenchanted. We go to the 8th.
Justin Rose definitely would have learned something from Billy Marshall's putt, up and out of this one quickly. That one wanders off to the right. Good 3 for Justin Rose.
Two Ryder Cup firsts. Rose and Lowry looked at each other to see who would go first, and both of them ended up missing. Now it's Dan Brown's turn, Fred.
From well inside of 5 feet, back through, up to the hole. We made it. That is lemons into lemonade, my friend. Maybe a bit chagrined at the route he went, but on the scorecard, that'll be nothing but a big 3 with a circle around it. Dan Brown takes it to 7 under.
All of our listeners on Sirius XM, what time should they watch Golf Channel later today in North America, Johnson, to watch you attempt that second shot?
Well, as soon as I don't know if I'm going to go out there.
Where the rain started
from that location,
when it
but
went
we
down
go on
one
air
lane,
right when play
and
ends,
it
and
ended
I'll
closely
probably
after
second
we
second
went to
so 8:30.
So I was thinking, this is great driving.
Yeah, take a look at that one. That's one whale of a 3. Scotty Scheffler is at the 9th, 176 yards to go. He's now 5 behind Lowry, playing from the first cut of rough. That ball is teed up for him, hits it up in the air, and gets checked right next to the hole, about 6 feet away. Another terrific shot from Scheffler. We'll have that to get to.
This guy is the
For
number one
under.
player in the world.
And now
He hits
Tinley's turning 17.
irons and drives better
Bill
than
working
anybody.
left
He
to
just-
right. One last look, putter back and
He's
through.
just not a great putter.
Hit this putt with so much pace, I'm not sure if he got it there as it's tracking towards the hole. It is going to come up just about a foot short, but it was right in the guts. Russell Henley will be unscathed with the par at 17 to remain 3 under par.
He's 5 under on the day. A couple 65s by Lawrence and Burns. Adam Scott, Sung J.M. each shot 66. Henley's in position to join them. Johnson watched Justin Thomas shoot 67 earlier today. Men on shot 68. A lot of good scoring here in the 3rd round of the Open. The final pairing has reached the most identifiable hole on this piece of property, the postage stamp. Fred's watching.
I have totally changed my opinion about this hole. It's my first time seeing it. I always thought it was somewhat gimmicky seeing it on TV. This is just a good hole. Whether it's windy or calm, this is a great par 3. Playing a $123 here today, flagstick in the back. No need to go at that flagstick. As Brown plays away. Green 15 wide where they cut the hole. That's in the coffin bunker on the left. That is a tough up and down. Let me jump down here. He's going to have trouble with the backswing. This bunker is only about 5 feet wide. It's a tough up and down. You can put that on the green and have it run off.
You've spent some time in that bunker. Tell us about the difficulties of it.
Well, if you're too far, like Fred said, on that left side, you may not be able to have a backswing. So it looks like he's going to be able to do something. I just don't think there's any way to keep it on the green. You've got to play it towards the front. It was Joaquin Neiman made 8 on that hole, hit his second shot into the coffin, and then into the front bunker. So it'll be interesting to watch this.
Shane Lowry last to play towards this green on this Saturday evening, Fred.
This tee is elevated. You can really feel the wind. Just a little bit of a drizzle blowing into his face. As he plays away, Schlall's off that finish. There should be some spinach on this ball. He's also in the bunker. Oh my gosh. Let me drop down here. Those are kissing cousins. One may have to be marked in the bunker. Perfectly legal to do that. Oh my gosh. Those are some tough up and downs. A pair of twins right in the bunker in front of me. The coffin, we're playing the par 3/8.
I haven't seen anybody in that bunker all week long. Maybe it's the one place you avoid. That's why that right bunker's getting so worn out. Now our final group, we're going to have 2 of them in there at one time.
And especially to that flag, that right bunker's okay. That right bunker's actually not bad at all to that flag. From that left bunker, you have absolutely no chance.
I think Wag should play that shot and then play.
I'm loving what you're saying.
Dean Burmester with another fist pump. He's rolling the rock today. And Dean now, with that putt, makes birdie at the 9th to get to 3 under. He's now tied for 6th, 3 under par. Playing with Scotty Scheffler will be next to putt for birdie. Shane Lowry has the lead at 8 under. Dan Brown 7 under. Xander Schauffele and Billy Horschel 5 under. Justin Rose alone in 5th at 4 under. Sam Burns and Kristen Lawrence both shot 65 today on the 3rd round of this moving day Saturday at the 152nd Open here from Royal Troon Golf Club in Troon, Scotland, just past 12:30 on the East Coast where the three of us live in Charlotte, North Carolina, just past 9:30 on the West Coast. How our executive producer Justin Ware lives in Southern California. We're talking about that Scotty Scheffler birdie attempt. Here it is at the night, 6 feet away, missed it. Missed it to the left. Always puts his hand over his mouth when he's in shock when he misses those putts, and he did it again and stayed 3 under. All right, now let's. We're listening to Dan Brown and Shane Lowry.
I prefer to market.
Dan is in the coffin bunker. And now Lowry's coming into market, Fred.
Yeah, you can mark it, then don't clean it.
Yeah, I know. So I just go.
So,
Yeah, do you want to just go to the left of it? Yeah.
So you can mark it. You cannot clean it. In fact, you have to replicate the line, put it back exactly the way it was. Shane Lowry holding that between thumb and forefinger. He's aiming this off to the left-hand side. This is Brown. He'll go first. Just to get this on the green and you'll play. Gently out now. Be careful. Over the green. No, it looks like it's going to hold. That's well done. That's well done. And because you are entitled to the original line, this bunker will be allowed to be raked. But I would always have Dan Brown's caddy do the raking. You don't want anyone to accuse you of testing the surface. You also have to have the grooves of the rake pointed in the same direction as you found the ball.
You guys gone through that out on tour?
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that the sand's a little wetter, that's the only reason that Dan Brown was able to keep that ball on there. When you have wet sand, you get just a little bit more check. You can see his ball stop right on the back edge.
100%. And made that shot so much easier just by the fact that that sand is wet enough. Just a little bit more speed, which is what he needed. Otherwise, there's nothing there.
Let's go with the smooth edge. I don't really want to lose it.
well, we can wait for you to arrive.
Yeah.
So, we don't have to do that with the rate. We're trying to provide the July. So, do you think some sand is good? It's just some fresh sand into the I think it looks okay to me. Yeah, I think people to ball back and people like it.
The ball in back down.
You want him?
I think that's it.
That ball's in play then.
Let's go back to Dan Brown's shot. Second shot. I mean, that he had to be rather satisfied with that. He's on the green, right?
More than satisfied. He got up there and he was probably panicking, to be honest. I mean, you hit it in that bunker and you got back and forth. So yes, he'll be very happy with that result.
Are you a little surprised that Shane Lowry didn't go ahead and play first? I think he wanted to watch Dan Brown's ball react, but now you can see in the sand there were some specks around his ball that aren't there now, maybe have an impact on the kind of contact he can have.
I think if that had just been your normal run-of-the-mill basic bunker shot, Shane would have gone ahead and played. The fact that it's such a difficult shot, he wanted to see how Dan's ball reacted for one, or if Dan tried to play it a different way and gave him another option.
This is fascinating stuff here on this Saturday afternoon in the 3rd round. Lowry leads Brown by 1. They both hit it into the coffin bunker left of the green, and now it's Lowry's turn trying to hit it on the green here, Fred.
Trying to pop this out, gets it vertical, lands it on the left-hand side. That's not going to hold the putting surface. That'll tumble away. Played that away from the flagstick and just carried it too far, and that rolled all the way down into the rough. Got to be careful here. You can spend all the strokes that you've been building up throughout 2.5 days of competition for Shane Lowry.
and that's right on the walk path down towards the next tee. So it looked like all that fescue grass is going to be leaning into him.
While all that was going on, Brendan, up ahead at the 9th, Horschel playing into the green.
Yeah, no such trouble for Billy Horschel. 177 yards from the center of the fairway, elevated green here. This one's straight at the hole, takes a huge first bounce, releases just past the hole. Fine shot for Billy Horschel. He'll have about 12 feet for birdie there at number 9.
There's only 3 back for now. Could be a lot closer to the lead after they're done with the hole. Meanwhile, Xander Schauffele hit it right off the tee at 11. No way you could have seen it land there. It's a totally blind tee shot there at 11. Chops it out of that thick rough. It just puts it back into the fairway there. So have to get up and down to save par at 11. Again, he's 3 shots back. Hey, Fred, what about the lie for Lowry as he's ready to play his 3rd at the postage stamp?
The grass is growing into the ball. That makes this more difficult. Chops it out. Hurry up. Just carries the front of the green. Going to roll out. It's going to be pretty good. Going to be maybe in that 6-foot range or so. That will be for bogey upcoming for Shane Lowry. After putting it in that coffin bunker left to the green at the par 3 postage stamp, the 8th on 4 here would be very good.
Coming from the right side of the fairway here at 9 is Justin Rose. 156 yards. Good opportunity to get one in there nice and close. He looks like he's lost this out to the right. He's kind of stood up and on out of it a little bit. And that's going to be okay, though. Actually spins in there about 18 feet right of the hole.
And a lot of body English, and you wonder where it would end up, but it ended up just fine. 2 birdie putts for Rose and Horschel coming up. Scotty Scheffler turns to the chip, heading back towards the clubhouse. And this one's right down the middle. Hits it right at the man that says it's go time, and hits it back into the fairway. It's hit back to the 8th and Fred.
Dan Brown up and out of his putt very quickly. Never had a chance to go in. He's going to put down a mark, maybe 3 feet remaining for the bogey now coming for Dan Brown.
Okay, so if he makes that, he can get to 6 under, and it's going to be Lowry next putting for bogey. Johnson, he looked in that bunker when he was hitting his 2nd shot in the coffin bunker. He had a much harder time building a stance than Brown did.
He was just a little bit more left in that bunker, and he kind of lost his balance and fell into the revetted face on the left side. But yeah, just not able to get comfortable. Was trying to just check it up on the back edge of the green.
But I saw, you and I talked about what kind of roads are these, are they?
Yeah. A bit fatter part of it.
And I was thinking more of it was going to be both lanes together, one lane each way.
That's what I thought.
Did a great job of keeping the
Then
speed up.
looking at
that
the
3rd shot, really aggressive
drive times, it's like
he's going to
felt like it had to be 2 lanes
save a
most of
bogey.
the time.
He would love to make a bogey. Anytime you miss the green here at the postage stamp, bogey becomes a great score, and that's what Lowry is hoping for here, Fred.
To Brendan's point, it is so easy to decel on that wedge when you're only trying to hit it 10 yards or so.
Well, he did something in
Take a
Starkville.
firm swing to get it through that grass, and he executed it beautifully. For a 1-putt bogey back through to the cup.
It's another
And that's an
40, 38
onion double
minutes.
right
No, the
there
next
for
one.
Shane. He was playing
How far is the next one?
outside of the bunker, just carried it a bit too far. If you went
Well,
right
we might
at
not
the
wanna
cup,
eat
there's a
there if
bunker on
it's
the right-hand side
booked.
too. As I said, just
Might
a
not be much.
terrible position to put yourself in
Oh,
altitude.
Yeah, and 40, yeah.
The lead is going all down to 6 under par once they're done with this. It's Brown putting for bogey first,
Are
Fred.
we doing driving?
It's a 3-footer into the back of the cup. That's a pretty
Okay.
good bogey right there for Dan Brown. Now, Shane Lowry, we know that he can burn hot at times. Wants to mitigate the damage. Don't let you disappoint with the double, trying to do a triple here. This inside of 3 feet. Plays that quickly into the back of the cup. My goodness, scores can change out here in a hurry. Can they? 6 is the lead.
The postage stamp strikes again. A 130-yard hole and a bogey and a double bogey for the last pairing. So Dan Brown and Shane Lowry now lead at 6 under par. Xander Schauffele and Billy Horschel only trail by 1 at 5 under. Justin Rose is 2 back at
This is
4
pretty
under.
good coverage
And it's
for
Kristen
radio.
Lawrence and Sam
Yeah.
Burns. They're done at 3 under. Russell Henley's playing the last at 3 under. Scotty Scheffler and Dean Burmester are still out there. They're on the 10th also at 3 under par. The 152nd Open Championship at Royal True. This is the Open Radio on Sirius XM. Coming up this September, the President's Cup returns to Sirius XM, Channel 92 in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Hey everyone, it's your friend John Mayer here. Genres aren't rock or pop or hip-hop. They're real genres of life. They're like Mondays, dinner with family,
doing okay?
songs I remember from junior high. And that's what you're going to get on Life with John Mayer.
I was just looking at Kelly's picture of the cage,
It's singing
and
in the
she
shower
didn't put any
and a quiet
ramps
night.
in.
Come along with me as I play
And
music
I'm wondering if
that
that's
gives the
because
moments of your
we
life
didn't bring
as
the
they
box
happen.
in, but
On
we
now,
emptied.
Channel 14 and on the
Yeah,
Sirius
no,
XM app.
The flat.
done, yeah.
Oh,
Quiet your mind, reduce your stress, and rest easy with
Talking about
channels
the one
designed
where-
to help you fall
it
asleep
looked double
easier
wide.
and
Yeah,
faster. In the
but,
Sirius
she didn't have the other parts yet.
into the comforting white noise of the storm shower on Rainfall Radio. Fade out to the soothing sounds of the sleep shop, or drift off to the nature sounds with Forest Dreams. Find them all in the Sirius XM app, included with all trials and popular plans. Just search Sleep.
Transform your environment and melt into music channels curated to calm. Fade into the lo-fi haze of chill hop. Relax with soothing new age sounds inside a spa. Or lose yourself in the electronic ambiance of Tranquility. Explore these channels and more across Sirius XM and in the Sirius XM app. Just search Relax.
The sultans of soft, the masters of mellow, the Goliaths of Neon Gold.
Hi, I'm Kenny Loggins.
This is Christopher Cross.
Hi, this is Michael McDonald. It doesn't get any
Another
smoother.
long drive on lacking
Hear
plugs.
them all on Yacht Rock Radio. Channel 17 for the summer and always in the Sirius XM app.
Just rolls one in for birdie at the ninth. He is red hot, 4 under through his first 9 holes, and Horschel is now tied for the lead in the third round of the Open with Dan Brown and Shane Lowry. How about the American and what he just did in his first 9 holes?
He is hot with the putter today, walking with confidence. Since he put the rally cap on with that backwards cap, he's in fuego.
Let's go out to the 10th.
Dean Webster coming from the left first cut, trying to flight something down here to this front left hole location on number 10. And Lance just short, gets a good hop up. Come on, just short of the green, but not a bad spot over there.
that's why it's
Oh,
Mississippi.
only 4 more states to go.
Currently, Shane Lowry is still tied for the
Mississippi was
lead.
one of my 5
and
that
getting
had hit
2
yet.
back
Oh,
at the 8th. He takes iron off the tee at the 9th, just trying to play for position on this 443-yard par 4 night that he's done it.
He has the 2 spectacle bunkers on the left-hand side,
With
one
the
to avoid
sticker
them at
on
all
it, yeah.
costs, and leaving a little bit longer shot into the
Likes
green,
with
but
the stickers on it.
hop back to that back location.
Was able to overcome a double bogey yesterday and
250.
make a couple birdies coming
Was
in.
that?
See if he can do it again
$250
today.
fine.
Up at the
Oh.
10th, Scotty Scheffler playing his second shot into the green. Currently 3 shots back. Holding on to that club. It's left, missing the green into the fringe. Not too bad, about 35 feet away from the hole.
Going to be a bit of an awkward putt from there. It's coming uphill, breaking hard left to right early. Difficult to get the speed right.
Xander Schauffele was out of position, Brendan, off the tee, but because of that, he has a long par putt to the left.
Just outside of 20 feet, going left to right, carrying a lot of speed, and misses on the right side. Xander's going to have a solid 3-footer there for the bogey.
Fred Albers was talking about how the rain has let up a little bit. It's not raining as much as hard as it was. We're looking at all these flags, Johnson, that are flying next to the 18th green. The wind is picked up.
The wind's picked up, but it's nothing near what they've seen the first 2 days. It is blowing a completely different direction. As we look at Billy Horschel on the 11th hole, this hole is playing, or excuse me, he's on the 10th hole. 10 and 11 both blind tee shots. First time of the week these guys will be getting driver off of this tee. There's a flag man up on the hill, has a red flag when the fairway's busy, green when it's clear. Billy Horschel getting the green flag, ready to go. Couple last waggles. The flag on the hill is a perfect target. Down and through with Billy Horschel. Perfect balance in that swing. Looks like it's leaning just a hair down the right-hand side. Needs to settle soft if it wants to find the fairway, and it does. It takes a nice soft bounce, leaving Billy Horschel in perfect position at the 10th.
It sounded like Johnson's trying to give himself some swing thoughts for Monday morning off of that 10th tee there. It is. It's a totally different wind. This is the prevailing wind, though, Brendan, that they're playing in competition for the first time. They played in this wind in practice rounds. They didn't play it in Thursday or Friday.
And it's going to make this back nine very, very difficult as these guys make this turn. This wind's going to be in off their left coming in for the last 7 holes. You're going to play directly back into that end of the left wind. It's going to be very, very tough. So we've seen a bunch of guys make their hay on the way out, and now you kind of hold on coming back.
Do you know what those last 6 holes are called out here at Royal Troon?
Tell me.
The first 6 are called heaven, the second 6 are called purgatory, and the final 6 playing back straight into the wind, they're called hell.
And it feels like that today. Fred, how about an update on pro leader Dan Brown's tee shot at 9?
I hope this doesn't sound sacrilegious, but I'd take a little hemlock here right now. It'd be a good deal warmer than what it is. Dan Brown missed in the rough on that right-hand side. The lie is acceptable. It's not great, but the back of the ball is exposed. He can get this on the green. And he's helped out Brendan by the fact that the flag stick is in the back. I expect some release out of this ball once it hits. We go up to the 10th.
Justin Rose on the 10th tee going with less than driver.
Today is Saturday.
Finally caused Rosie to flip his cap around, and while he's playing with Billy Horschel, and since he turned his hat around, he's made a bunch of birdies, so this might be the way to go. And he goes back to the towel, drying off those grips once more, and again, it is an absolute nightmare for the caddies out there.
Oh, interchange is great.
Take a look back up the 10th hole there, a bunch of gorse down the left. Players do not see the landing area. That always complicates things.
Rosie had to go through final qualifying to get into the Open this year, just shy of his 44th birthday, and his caddy, Mark Fulcher, was his caddy for a long time before becoming Billy Horschel's caddy. Now Fucci's back with Justin. He wouldn't go to final qualifying. He said he's too nervous. He didn't want to watch over at final qualifying, and Rosie ended up getting through there, Brendan.
Well, Rosie is ready again now, has remained with the backwards hand look. Again, going way through completely blind shot. Couple final waggles, one final look. Gets ready to finally pull the trigger. Sounds like a good strike, maybe out to the right, needs a soft bounce. Fairway does get shorter on that right side. And it's going to get through into the bunker stuff on the right and leave a very tricky second shot.
Now to Fred Albers.
Dan Brown gouges it out of the rough, up in the air. This should have some release to advantage, short of the green. Going to miss the green on the left-hand side. That's going to be fine, though. Oh, no, there it appears again on the green. Hold it right there, Sally. It does. That's a good play. I thought it bounced left of the putting surface, disappeared behind a sand hill, then reappeared. He's going to be on the wrong plateau, going to be from the lower deck to the upper deck, but it'll be a birdie putt after hitting it into the rough for Dan Brown.
He is tied for the lead at 6 under. Xander Schauffele just 2 feet left for his bogey putt, and he knocks it in, so Schauffele falls down to 4 under, and he's now in 4th with Justin Rose. 2 shots back. Back to Fred.
How about a double bounce back, fouling a double bogey? Shane Lowry, middle of the fairway at the 9th. Playing to an elevated green. Little cutter here would be just fine against the wind. Golf ball coming in right in line with the flag stick. Jump up on the correct level, not going to do it.
In half a mile, take the exit toward Mississippi 182 West.
As you said, 249 yards back into the wind, back up the hill. Justin Rose has a 2-iron in his hands. He's going to need to get all of this if he wants to get it all the way to the putting surface.
Take the exit toward Mississippi 182 West.
Ball takes off up the right side, needs to turn back a little bit.
Okay, that was a good stretch there, huh?
Yeah.
That's going to come up about
Let's do the
Continue on Mississippi 182 West for 2 miles.
Campus first? Yeah. Okay.
so we can stretch our legs, because
He's
if we
talking
eat, we're going
to
to sit again.
Fucci's
Yeah,
caddy about it, but as you said, not a bad play. Billy Horschel's ball did end up in the right rough, and
grateful that the car is not overheating.
Yeah.
It's not 95 degrees. Poor dealer.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto George Perry Street. At the light, turn left onto George Perry Street.
No, it's right here.
What's that? What's that?
There's a sign.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Continue on George Perry Street for 3/4 of a mile.
Got it?
Okay. Well, there's the stadium. There's another stadium over there. Okay, it's bigger than first on. This reminds me of that little campus in Delaware that we couldn't get out of.
Oh, yeah, right.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Bar Avenue. Turn right onto Bar Avenue.
Go in this parking lot.
What?
Go in this parking lot and get some shots.
Yeah. Well, you drive around it first. Just
Oh.
check it out. On weekends, you can't get in because there's nobody working.
Barnes and Noble. Okay.
What?
Barnes and Noble.
Oh, that's the bookstore.
Yeah.
So we'll end up right back there. It's open.
Okay. Excellent. There's a turn lane so you can turn left.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it looks like. One part of town. Campus.
There's a good shot there. This is a nice campus.
Yeah.
Got private shots there. That's a good angle.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the bookstore now,
Yeah.
stretch a little bit, then drive around campus a little bit, and then
Yeah.
figure out what we want to do next.
Maybe there's even a place to eat in there.
Nice at the bookstore. Yeah, the bookstore is right here. It doesn't look like there's an orientation today.